Hello and welcome to Lookie Loo Crafts. I'm Candace. Hopefully I have sound. Yes, I do have sound. And today's intro sign is created by California Karen 789. Thank you, Karen. Okay, something seems to be it feels wrong, but everything seems to be connected. So okay, I'm good. So today, guys, I'm here back with part 5 of my embellishment book thingy. I really don't know what to call it. And so I've been down for a few days, and I'm so sorry I ain't got a comments, and I haven't uploaded any videos for a few days. I kind of failed, kind of didn't fall, but anyway, it was enough to aggravate my back, and so I just had to take a couple days and lay up in the bed and let it get better. So yeah, hopefully I'm on the mend, and wasn't nothing serious. But just enough to make me say, oh no, I don't want it to get serious. And I got to take it easy. So that's what I did. And so here I'm back. So I'm working on my cover. And I think my next step is to put on this back piece. Okay. Now I did go ahead and add some paper to the inside to kind of stiffen it up a little. And I put on the washi tape here on my turns, my bendy parts. And so I didn't do that on camera, but yeah, that's where I got to. So my next step are to put in this. Okay, so that'll have to go in, and I'll have to make sure I get that right. Okay, but before I do that, I think I have to put on this back cover, because if I want it to flip over some, and I think I do, it should be under this part. Okay, and then I have to set. So then this one, clarifying for myself, this one will go under my pages. Where are my pages? Here they are. So it'll look like that. So that will have to go under these. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm putting this one on. The other side. So I am gaining on it, guys. I'm gaining on it. And I'm sorry to anyone who is following along. If you think, I dropped the ball and ran off and left you or whatever, so sorry about that. But, real life happens. We got a deal. So, okay. This is a 7 to 10. Okay, 7 to 10. Well, it's between 10 and a half and 10 and 3/4. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I kind of want it to be even. So 1, 2, 3. So about right there. I want it to be straight. One, two, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. And 3 3/4 will be right there. And then 1, 2, 3. So that only gives me like 2.5 inches I need to cut off. If I got my numbers right. Measure 3 times, cut once. Okay. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3 and 3/4. And 1, 2, 3. Okay. So that's a half. 1, 2 and a half. Okay, so I gotta cut 1, 2 and a half. Y'all see me measure. And if I mess up, I'm in trouble because this is my only sheet of paper like this. Okay, my only one. Okay. So this is 12 inches. Let me put that up. Well, it's apparently not 12 inches. Okay, where's 12 inches? There's 12. There's 12 right there. Okay, so it goes to that line. Oh, that's maybe where I was messing up on my last cut. Okay, 12. So 11 is 1. 10 is 2 and a half. That's right there. That's 10 and a half. So that will give me 2.5 inches on that side. Okay. 10 and a half. Is that right? I hope I got it right. Okay, we got it lined up straight. Ten and a half. We're cutting. Look how straight that is. Oh, thank you, Lisa. I love it. I love this thing. I love it. It's amazing. Okay. There we go. All right. So I'm going to have to try to stand up and find a ruler. Ruler, ruler, ruler. Where are your rulers? There you are. Tucked nice and neat back there. Who knew? Who knew? Okay. So we want to do 1, 2, 3. Right? And then okay, let me stand up. Oh, okay, okay. Here we go. Okay, my chair. I gotta get my chair. Chair. Move chair. Sorry, bear. Okay, now I need my pink thing. Pink thing, pink thing. Okay, pink thing is not there. Maybe I just can't see the pink thing. Okay, let's use Pokey Tool. Oh, there's the pink. Nope. I have too many pink things. Here it is, here it is. Okay. Too many pink things. Okay. So I'm going to flip it. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to flip it. And I'm going to line it up. Did I do this wrong, guys? I don't know. So I'm going to put a piece of tape there. Just to hold my paper so my paper don't move. And I'm definitely in need of a scoreboard. Sometimes I can't think of the name of a scoreboard. But I definitely need one. So that was going to go on my what I need list. So when I go to the store. But the last time I see one, it was like $45. I'm not going to pay $45. That's ridiculous. So maybe I could find an off-brand, a cheap one. Something. Okay, that's 3. And this is 3. 3 and 3. Scoot over, scoot over. Okay, stay there, stay there. Stop wobbling. 3 and 3. Okay. So I'm going to do it with the small one first. Just to get me a line going. And now I'm going to do it with a big one. Because it's the spine, and I'm thinking maybe I need a bigger curve. And maybe it won't crack so much. So far, all my turns are cracking. So we have to deal with that. Okay, so then I went 1, 2, 3 and a half. 1, 2, 3 and a half and 3/4. So I'm going to go with a half. Well, just before the 3/4 is what I'm going to do. And go over just a tiny bit. Go over just a tiny bit. Okay, let's hope that's even. 7, 1 and a little bit. 7, 1 and a little bit. Okay. Let's hold that down. Let's hope this works. If I cut it right, it works. If I mark it right, it works. Okay. Okay. Ooh, I probably should have done this. Okay. Got it started there. I'll get it started here. Okay. All right. Scrapey thing is right here. If it ain't right, it'll just be crooked. So 6, 7 and a little bit. 6, 7. That goes to the edge. 6, 7. It may be a little off down here, but I think it's not too bad. It's for my pain level, it's acceptable. It's acceptable. Okay. All right. Now for this. We're going to glue it there and there. And there, there. And I'm not going to have any fold over because I keep forgetting that this is 12-inch and there is no room for fold over. Okay, so, okay. That part is a no-go. Okay. So I'm going to let our glue run. And I'm going to be able to sit down for this part, hopefully. Okay. Sitting. And I'm going to glue this, and hopefully it will all be wonderful. Maybe I could use this one. It's my small one. I did get a little smudge of paint on my cover. So that's not ideal, but it is what it is. And I can live with it. I'm going to live with it. I'm just not going to let that little smudge of paint bother me at all. So I do want it real good on the edges. So I'm going to glue this one piece down first. Okay. So there is that one. If I can get it exactly on line, I will have to trim the edge just a tiny bit. There. Okay, let's scrapey it down. Squish the glue out to the edges. Get us a good layer. And I think that'll be pretty, right? Does that look pretty? Decorations are not my strong suit. Okay. Okay. Oh, a wipey. And so, I haven't watched YouTube or anything. I just kind of letting my brain rest and my body, and I just haven't been doing much of anything, guys. So, I'm sorry. I haven't been around to make comments or view channels or anything like that. I just, you know, couldn't get myself interested in anything. I guess I was having myself a little pity party because I hurt my back going down the steps. All I was doing was going down the steps. Well, I was taking out the garbage, but I wasn't doing anything. Sometimes your disabilities get you down, and sometimes you got to give in to the. It got you down, and you got to give in to it and let it have its little heyday, and then you kick it in the butt and you get back up and you keep going, right? You just say, okay, I'm disabled, this is the way it is. I'm not going to live my life as a victim, and I'm just going to do the best I could do. And so that's pretty much what I was doing. Let myself have a little pity party, and then picking myself up, and pity party again, and picking up again. It's sometimes a little process. And so many people have it so much worse than I do. It makes me feel bad, that I'm whining over my little bit of health issues. But then I remind myself, you know what, my health issues are mine, and they're just as important, if not as serious, as anybody's. And I could pity party if I want to, as long as I pick myself back up. I mean, I guess just sometimes you gotta, or I do, and I hope no one else has to, but I do. Okay. Excuse me. So I probably got down a little low, but I ain't gonna mess with it. I'm gonna leave it, and I'm gonna trim this off about a half a quarter inch, and I'm gonna be happy with it. Yeah, I could have got it right the first time, but I didn't. So it's okay in the world of crafting. Sometimes you got to get a hold of your anxieties. Nothing has to be absolute perfect. And if it ain't, you can fix it and just go on and have yourself a good time. This is my first one. I really wanted it to be better than what it was turning out to be. But, yeah, it didn't. So it's going to be good enough. It's going to serve its purpose. I'm going to make some small ones after this that I think will be more just handy. This one might be a bit encumbersome because it's so big, but I wanted a big one to store a majority of my stuff. And then I'll have smaller ones that'll be handy that I can take from the big book and put in the small book. So I think that's an awesome idea. That way I will always have a whole bunch of stuff right here at my elbow. There we go. And see, I will have to cut off just that little bit right there. Let me go ahead and try to cut that. Scissors. Oh, do I want my knife? Maybe I want my knife because scissors can't get right up in there. Oh, I gotta stand up again. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Okay. Just don't cut your book. There you go. That was a pretty good go. How's that look? Got a little bit right there. That might be. There. There we go. See? Need a little glue right there, so we'll take care of that. Now, I have sprayed this a couple of times with water, and I have let it sit at least 48 hours, and I've dampened it up pretty good to get it straight, so it doesn't look, all worn out by the time I'm done with it, because it does get warped. If you're going to make anything like this, excuse me, I'm so sorry, for any purpose, use a thicker cardboard. I don't think the cereal box cardboard was quite thick enough, so it's not going to be as sturdy as I wanted it. Okay, so now I got this piece. I'm pretty sure I made it to go over here. So I didn't want it to go all the way to the end. So maybe I made it to go here. No, it doesn't go there. Okay, see, I'm about to glue these down, and I'm not ready to glue these down. No, I'm not. Because my accordion has to go in, right? So my accordion has to go in, and that has to go over this. Okay, so go me. I caught myself before I made a blooper. That was awesome. Okay, so I'm just going to cut this third piece off because it's throwing me off to have 2 on one side, 3 on another. I was going to leave it just to add strength to that spot, but no, I'm tearing it off. And I could use that strip for something else, so put it in my scrap bucket. All right. Now, we have to get this bent. So I have to bend. Oops. Did it break? It broke all the way down. Look, guys. It broke all the way down. See, I don't know. Am I putting it too tight? I must be putting it too tight. Dang it. Okay, so I'll be putting a piece of lace down through here. This one's going to do the same. Only it's breaking up over there. I guess I got my line in the wrong place. Well, I'm going to put a piece of lace on it anyways. Well, maybe we'll get it laid down. I don't know what's causing that for real. I thought I gave it extra room. Well, if y'all catch me doing stuff while I'm doing this, see, this is cracked. So I don't know what's causing that. So if anybody knows, please let me know. Maybe I'm gluing it down too tight. Maybe I'm not supposed to put any glue right there to give it some movement. But I don't really know. So, okay, what was I doing? I was putting